What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with old Sweetie Pie's update, honey, on the case of Tim Norman and Terrica, Ellis, and the rest of the fools that helped to commit, honey, such a heinous crime, honey, okay? Tim, I am so sick and tired of reporting on your pig feet, pork chop, pinto bean, what's eating Gilbert grape eating ass. I'm so sick of you, honey, okay? Miss Robinson has a clip, honey, of what the news has to say, honey, on the upcoming developments, honey, on the case, honey. Let's check it out.
Prosecutors have charged 4 people in connection to the murder-for-hire plot that left the nephew of a popular St. Louis restaurant owner dead. The case has received national attention as it revolves around Sweetie Pie's restaurant, which was the focus of a reality show. Tonight, our Christine Byers brings us the latest developments in this case.
There are new twists and turns in the murder-for-hire plot surrounding Sweetie Pie's restaurant. Tim Norman is the son of Sweetie Pie's owner, Miss Robbie. He is accused of hiring a hitman to kill his nephew, Andre Montgomery. Initially, police thought it was directly linked to cashing in on a $450,000 life insurance policy. But we've now learned it might also be linked to a burglary at the home of Norman's mother, Miss Robbie. Miss Robbie starred in the reality TV show named after the restaurant, which ran for 5 years on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Her house was burglarized in 2015, and Tim Norman blamed his nephew for the crime. Norman even started telling people his nephew would face retaliation. At one point, he texted his insurance agent, "He might not make it 6 months, bro. Not kidding." Just days before the murder, police interviewed Andre Montgomery about the burglary. They cleared him as a suspect, and Montgomery claimed it was actually his uncle who orchestrated it. Montgomery told police Norman had motive and was upset that Miss Robbie was removing him from some business ventures. He told police, quote, "Norman has the influence to set up the burglary and have someone else break in at his direction." 4 days after that police interview, Montgomery was dead. Police later arrested Norman, the hitman he's accused of hiring, and 2 others they believe are linked to Montgomery's murder. Christine Byers, 5 on your side.
All 4 defendants remain in federal custody as they await their trials. Federal prosecutors announced last week that they will not be pursuing the death penalty against Tim Norman for his role in that murder-for-hire plot.
Y'all hear that shit? Y'all hear that shit? This man is getting out of the death penalty. What do you all think of that? I am just so sick of his Salisbury steak, country fried steak eating ass. Tim, you did wrong. They should just lock your big ass up and throw away the motherfucking key, okay? They should throw all you fools away because it was just wrong, honey, okay? It's just too much. Do y'all feel like Tim Norman should get the death penalty? Y'all feel like they letting him, take the easy way out in this situation? Will he suffer more just being in prison? Because I believe, honey, he ain't gonna get away with this. Some people saying they think Tim is gonna finesse his way, out of this situation, honey. I don't see it, okay? I see his big ass Shawshank Redemption ass. I just see his big ass behind bars for the rest of his days, honey. That is just what Miss Robinson see, honey. I'm like a psychic. I see things and I hear things, okay? It also, honey, has been reported that Miss Terrica Ellis, her sloppy Joe, hamburger helper, hot water, cornbread eating ass won't get the death penalty either. I would like you all to comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you feel like Terrica Ellis should get the death penalty, or do you just want to see her ass behind bars, honey, with Mr. Tim Norman? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this update, honey. It's just too much. I think I want to see some comments, honey, from the people to see what the people got to say about this situation, because it is just all too much, honey, for Miss Robinson. Okay, honey, let's get some comments from the people, honey, out in these streets. One person says, well, they could get life with no parole. That still will be a slow death. Every day when they wake up, I just say throw all these motherfuckers away and throw away the motherfucking key, because I don't want to hear or see about, I don't want Tim in there, trying to make, sweetie pies in jail. I see him remaking everything, you guys, when he get his big ass in jail. I see him making hot water cornbread sandwiches, giving it to the rest of the prisoners. We don't need that type of energy up in the prison, honey. Put his ass in a hole, all of them. The person also says, I hope they see Andre's face. No getting out. They need to stay locked up. Locked up, won't let me out. Y'all don't need to be let out. You need to stay locked up, okay? Child. Another person says, I have said this all along, that Tim, big wide hips, pork chop. Oh, hold up now. I'm like, hold up now. Are y'all saying what Miss Robinson is saying? Y'all know I had to be funny and add that, honey. Tim, big wide hip, eating ass, Montgomery was nothing but trouble and very disrespectful. Who smile and show his teeth to the world? Yeah, they talking about when he took that damn picture, honey. Okay, act like he was at the damn mall in a little photo booth. Shame on your big ass, Tim. Child, I can't read the rest of what the people is saying, honey. Damn, y'all need to take some goddamn sentence writing classes. Damn, what did you get in English? I can't understand that shit. You wrote the song and can't remember the goddamn words. Y'all need to get y'all motherfucking sentences together, honey. Miss Robinson could start a class on that there alone, honey, okay? Oh, one person. Let's get to what they say. They say, why charge Tre'vell with the death penalty when Tim spent a tremendous amount of time and effort planning the death of a gentle soul that could have been anything other than his demonic uncle had become? This was premeditated. It was calculated. Murder, all decided by that mask-wearing, hateful Tim. And to minimize the charges merely says Andre's life didn't matter to the justice system. That is interesting. I don't know why they were waiting on it for Mr. Tre'vell Hill. A lot of people were saying, you guys, well, they don't have a murder weapon, and you need that to really charge people in a murder. Yeah, I kind of see all of that, but shit, Tim still has something to do with it. I mean, I read the damn text messages with these two damn chatty patties, honey. Okay, just don't know when to stop, can't stop, won't stop. I just, they going to jail. I just need you all to know that, honey, okay? Okay, so another person says Tre'vell Hill will flip. Now, you guys, are we thinking that the Tre'vell Hill guy was the shooter? What are we thinking about that? I told y'all there's a possibility there could even be another person. But anyways, the person goes on to say, I can't believe that he would go down for his accomplices. Wow, I am still shocked at what Tim is allegedly a part of. R.I.P. Andre. God's will be done. Another person says, this is not okay. They all deserve the death penalty. And another person says, so I seen this on the news tonight that there was proof that Tim is the one who had Miss Robbie's house robbed. When her grandson was questioned by the police, he said Tim had someone rob her house when she was out of town. See, you got just too much evidence, I feel, against Tim. Okay, you don't have a murder weapon, right? But you could tell, like one of the people had to say, honey, that this was definitely premeditated. It was calculated. Tim is all up and through this, okay? His big wide back ass is just all over this case, honey. Okay, more than anybody. And it's really worse that he was related to the boy. This was his nephew. Child. Another person says life is just as bad and it's all well deserving. So I guess the person is trying to say they gonna be locked up and, you know. And then there's people, you know, they don't believe in the death penalty. I don't know, honey. Another person says, I pray that Andre's mom gets some justice for her son. I know that's right. She really needs it. Another person says, what I think is more appalling is that Tim's mother tried to get him out of jail after he went to jail and has the audacity to look that mother in the face instead of making sure he pays for this crime. And Andre's mother do not have her son. It's not that much mothers in love in the world. And to think she was going to let him work at her restaurants and wait on someone who in the freaking hell wants a child murderer to wait on them. Child, I know that's right. You just spoke word. Is she freaking crazy? It almost sounds like she's just as cold as Tim. I don't know about that. I don't think Miss Robbie is capable of that, but yeah, I felt like that was in poor judgment to allow his big crusty dusty ass to work up in a restaurant, honey. Okay? Shit. I don't even think he should be able to clean the bathroom. Shit. Another person says how they are escaping the death penalty for planning such a gruesome crime is beyond me. They have set up this latest guy, and yes, he could have been the shooter, but I don't know that for a fact, to take the fall and lose his life for something that they all planned. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it either. I guess they need to get more information on the Travail guy. I mean, they haven't really came out and said that he was the shooter just yet. I feel like, you guys, we're right at the brink of cracking this case, you know, wide open. You know, we're just all gonna have to be patient. It's coming out, honey. The truth is coming out. This shit is like diarrhea, honey. It's coming, okay? It is coming and coming and coming. And honey, in the words of Dollar Bill, honey, it's gonna be trouble, trouble, trouble for all these fools, honey, okay? Okay, so another person says that I am surprised that the death penalty won't be sought for Tim Norman, and the last person to be arrested, if he is the potential shooter, and they're talking about the Travail Anthony Hill guy, ultimately, none of this could happen without James Timothy Big Bottom Norman. I know that's right, honey. Another person says Travail must have been a very broke and lost person to kill someone for someone else. All of this killing needs to stop. It's lame. Go get a job, be a better parent, and you won't have time to think like this. Okay, so the last comment that somebody makes is this wouldn't have happened if Tim didn't bring these people into this crazy hot mess. I agree, honey. I agree. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the upcoming, you know, developments on the case. Tim Norman and Miss Terrica Ellis will not be receiving the death penalty. They are still waiting to get more information on the Travail Anthony Hill guy to see what he's going to be charged with in this heinous crime. Don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out later.